So good morning, good morning, good morning.
Morning.
So how have you, how did you find after last week? So let's have a look.
Really good.
Okay.
I put 10s.
Excellent. Felt confident behind the wheel. Good. On what to do. Excellent. What have we got as a plan for today? More hazard perception?
Yeah,
Okay.
more, like, so I can build on it instead of moving on. Try and be more.
Okay.
Like
So like a consolidation of what we've done kind of thing. Well, we started a touch on, we did traffic lights and some pedestrian crossings last week as well, didn't we? And in terms of building on what we've already done, any ideas on how we might do that? Or okay, how would it be then if we just went to a different location, maybe had a trip over to Nottingham where deal with the crossroads and traffic lights on the way there. There's loads more pedestrian crossings. There's zebra crossings, light control crossings. There's pedestrian crossings that are built into traffic lights, and there's level crossings. That seem like a plan? You're not at college today, are you?
No.
So finishing back here.
Yeah, if you want. Or I can go out if you go into town.
Okay, yeah. Oh, you're off to Leeds, you say?
Yeah, so I'm off to bus station.
Righty-ho. Well, we can finish somewhere around there. That works. Okie dokie. So in terms of what we're doing, you've probably covered most of what we're doing, so there's nothing new to do. Do you just want to have a chat as interesting things come up and see what we make of it?
Yeah, I just don't want to move on and then me to be not like 100% with it. Like I do feel like I can do it, but I want more because this is a big main part. Isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's. I think sometimes we're driven by the I've got to move to the next lesson, where you've got to feel comfortable that you're maybe not 100% happy, but 95% happy with everything that you're doing. So there's absolutely no harm at all in like consolidating stuff or going back over stuff just to say, look, I just want to nail that. So that's fine, no problem with that at all. Righty ho, when you're ready, make yourself comfy and we'll be off. Just put that back there.
You change it all the time. Who else goes in the car?
Well, I'm doing instructor training in here as well, so we had Darren in yesterday, who's very tall, very long legs. So I've put it somewhere near for me, but it's you need to just adjust it. It's alright when you've got your own car. You just leave it the way it was.
I feel so far back.
Right, just get yourself comfy.
I feel so small. Look at me compared to you. Right, okay then. Where are we?
So if we go to the end of the road and go right, we head down towards the Cobbler, that way, and then out through to Nottingham.
Yeah.
It gives us some busier junctions, roundabouts and bits and pieces on the way.
Okay. I should start. Yeah, I'll start with first.
Okay.
It's because it's down a hill though, isn't it?
Well, you could use first or second here. Either's okay. Try it in first, see how it works.
First.
Next time we pull over, try it in second, see how it works. Because you're moving downhill, you don't need the power of first always. But you can do.
So I can go straight into second.
You can. Right at the end of the road.
I don't really need to signal, do I?
I think it's probably better to signal going from one road to another, just in case there's somebody that you haven't seen. So we're letting them know what we're up to right at the end of the road. Like, so going past parked cars and stuff, you wouldn't signal if there's nobody about, but the likes of here, well, these people here could be benefiting from the signal. That seems a bit too far forward here.
It was right away.
So that's the perfect way to handle it. You just took a teeny bit of speed off, sorted it out so you're not there at the same time. Excellent. We'll follow the road, which is across here, which is the third exit. Which is kind of the road to the right, but it's only just right.
So I should keep that on. In that one?
That's the one.
Am I just going to Cobblers?
Yeah, we'll go down to the Cobbler and then turn right when we get there.
Right. I being fourth?
How does the car feel at the minute?
Okay.
So if you come up, there's nobody behind. If you just ease off the gas,
Yeah.
do you feel that it actually slows the car?
Well, it's just
If you're in
still going.
fourth, it probably wouldn't.
Yeah.
So you could be in either, to be fair. So left at the end, then right at the roundabout. It's all about being in the right gear for the situation you find yourself in. And then right at the roundabout.
Is that how you should go around it? Because you can't really go around it, can you?
You can't always get all the way around, but you've got to make the effort.
But like, well, that I did try, didn't I?
Well,
I wouldn't have failed on that, would I?
No, gosh, no. You've gone as around it as you can. Sometimes you're not faced with a choice because they're so small, where maybe your back wheel goes over it, that kind of stuff. But as long as you're making the attempt or getting it as good as you can, it's like signalling when you come off them. That's not always time. Depends on how big they are. We should always try and do it. The same rules apply as a big roundabout. You should try and do it as good as you can, but sometimes because of the size or because of the shape of the things, you don't always get the option to have the time to do it. I suppose you could argue that if you haven't got time to signal, you might be dropping a bit quick. So who has priority here?
They do.
It's good. Stretch your neck, make yourself taller, get a better view.
Is this going the right speed?
How does it feel? Feels comfy to me. How does it feel for you?
Comfy. Just loads of speed bumps, isn't it? I don't want to go too fast now.
It depends on the speed bumps. See here, we're going over them reasonably gentle. If you're hitting them hard, then you're too quick.
So this is fine.
And again, you've done the right thing by going in the middle. Yep. Right at the end of the road.
Should I handbrake? No.
I wouldn't, yeah.
Yeah.
It's difficult just to pop the signal back on. Right, off you go.
Oh, no.
The difficulty here, of course, is the speed of the traffic, isn't it?
Yeah, it's to go quick. And then I was
Well done, that's great observation. Excellent, well done. Talk me through that junction.
I didn't know how fast he was coming through, and I wasn't confident of pulling off that quick. You should never really go when you're not comfortable anyway.
And then tell me about when you actually did move.
There was a person walking, so I just...
Yeah, they looked like they didn't have a care in the world, didn't they?
No.
They certainly weren't hurrying. So again, that's why I say you just pop the signal back on because I can see out of it. It didn't stop her, of course.
Where am I?
There you go.
That's far.
It is.
I didn't know where it was.
Well, again, you've done the right thing there. If you go back to neutral, it's always going to land in from the third and fourth. Surprised things the tendency is to want to go and hurry. You've just slowed it down.
I was like, where am I?
Which is exactly what you want to do. But that's some smashing observation there. Well done.
It goes to 30 down here, doesn't it?
It does. You
But
can't
does
see
it-
the sign yet, but is there anything that tells you that?
Pardon?
What tells you that it might go to 30, do you think?
Well, one of my mates told me because it's a small little sign I know to see.
There is. Of course, we're in a 40 here. If you look ahead, you can see houses, so that probably means there's going to be a change of speed limit. Not always, mind. So where do you think the danger might be here?
I'm pulling out.
Yep. So be ready for it. Think about where would you go if you did. So you've always got a plan.
It's 30 now.
So again, in terms of hazards, where's the danger here?
Buildings are. The building.
Expect the unexpected, we always say.
Changing down a gear.
Yeah, go on, try them.
It's hard.
If it feels like you want to, just take your time over it. That's it. So you can feel how the car feels now. So you knew it wanted a gear change. Because it was, I don't want you complaining, but it was giving a bit of a...
Yeah.
It's nice control the speed too.
It's hard to keep.
So what have we got ahead here?
Traffic lights. Am I going straight?
We'll follow the road ahead, yes please.
It's not going to change, is it?
Nope, not this time. Good effort though. But it might not be long because they've been on green a bit, haven't they? So you might want to stay in first. There you go. Now again, we have priority. Just make sure he's going to give you it. So looking ahead, what do you see? Where's the hazards here?
People. Because there's light shots there.
Yeah. Nobody at the crossing. You're looking at it.
There's another crossing
There it is. Nice and bright, these LEDs. So what are we looking for here?
People.
Is anybody about?
No.
Should be okay. Always keep up to date what's behind as well, just in case. So again, how long he's been on green? So they might change. So keep up to date with what's behind so you know how hard you can brake. Because if you got real close to them and they changed, without wagging close behind you, you'd have to carry on.
Yeah.
So can you see the brake lights in the distance? They've put the brake on for a reason. So we can start planning ahead, thinking, alright, what am I going to do here? Wagon's gone to the other side of the road. Why do you think he's done that?
The side of the road?
Yeah, he swung out right out, didn't he? It's because it's a very narrow turn in here. So we're always looking for clues. So looking ahead, what do you see?
Pedestrian Crossing.
So you're going to need to take anything into account there? Anything you need to do?
People about to come.
It's good, well spotted. Island here. It's not a pedestrian crossing, but it's a pedestrian refuge. So you might get people crossing there. You always have the light on this thing to kind of keep informed. I like these new LED Belisha beacons because they're very bright. You can see them from miles away. Again, here there's places where people can get out and get to the crossing quickly. So. Loads of paint on the road as well, which always indicates some kind of hazard. You need to be wary. So get looking ahead. And we'll take the next road on the right.
Yeah. 41.
So if you have a look, you can see there'll be a little bit for you to go in.
Yeah, this one. This one.
Yeah. See where the arrow is there? Well, that's nicely positioned. Well done. So can you see the crossing ahead? So just after the crossing we'll turn right. Makes it tricky when it's on a bend, doesn't it?
Look at that,
So if you have a look at this speed hump, you'll bit more severe than the ones we've dealt with before. And would you take the next road on the right, please? And as you can see, it's a level crossing.
Right?
Yes, just through the gates.
Oh, it's bumpy. Is this a one way? No, it's not.
No, it's not, no.
Are they putting paint down?
Yep.
It looks really bright, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Won't stay that colour for long. Left at the end of the road, please. So, that's handy.
Thanks for that, mate. On the right?
To the left, please.
Left.
Probably put some tyre marks on that nice new paint.
Have I?
No, I think you'll be driving now. So again, what hazards might you expect round here?
Like cars just pulling out, maybe.
Also just past a sign for a school. We should be safe this time of day, but you never know. Somebody might have slept in and be running.
It's the holidays.
Is it? All right.
Yeah.
Maybe not then. So the traffic lights this time, to the road to the right, please. If you have a look for the road markings on your way in, you'll
This
see.
one. We're going straight on and then
Once
right.
we get to the right, to the right, to the lights, rather. Sorry.
Down here.
So we're going around these cars that are waiting. You'll see it. Well, not anymore, we're not. If you have a look at the road markings, you can see they're coming in this way.
Yeah.
We have to go round them and that way. But then, of course, you're going to have to wait.
We what? Sorry.
So have a look at the road markings. You see that their lane comes in this way. Our lane goes past them and then in right. That's like a little bay to wait in.
Alright.
So we might be able to go around each other, but the likelihood is we'll probably have to stop and wait for them. So we'll take the road to the right. So
We don't have to wait for them.
it depends.
To the right? Oh, down there?
That's the one, yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant straight. Oh.
That's all right. So pop a signal on. So you'll see as you get a little closer where the lanes are. So
Where?
yeah, go a little bit
Oh, am I
further.
going further?
Past him. You see where this lane is here? I just took the car in. He's left you a gap, but make sure there's nobody coming through on the inside. So just wait there.
Yeah, I've
So you
done
see this
it.
guy's coming through.
You've got my clutch.
Give you it back whenever you're ready. So we need to be absolutely certain here because there's a blind spot behind him.
Right. Don't. You scared me then.
And round to the left.
So,
So that's a particularly tricky one. Let's pull over and have a review. See how you feel while doing.
okay, I'll stay here.
Okay. It's nice. You cleared the view there. So that's a particular. I can't even say
I
that.
didn't even know that. I didn't even know where you were taking me.
It's a tricky one, that one, because you've only got that one little bay to sit in, and then of course the guy holds back and he's waving you through. But there's somebody coming up on the left, so you have to be really careful with that because people will just go, go on the way. They've not checked to make sure it's clear, so that's why. It's like when you get somebody flash the headlights, we always wait and think, well, let me just make my own mind up here. So I'll just beat you to the brake. I know you were going to get it.
You might have found in my clutch. I don't know where's
It's
it
gone.
gone.
So if we have a look, let me see if I can find a picture of that. That's an unusual one, that one. In the normal run of things, it's much better if you go around each other like that, but most of the time people won't let you. They've got to let you do that. Because you're where are we? Because you're forced that way by the road markings.
But we're crossing their path, so really.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? So you've got to really have your wits about you. So if you have a look at the normal run of things, there's no markings like that, but there they've actually given you markings to show you where you need to go. If you're ever driving in a strange town, really important when you come to a junction you've not been at before, keep your eyes on the road for the paint, because that can sometimes give you a guide as to where you need to be. Now that's the one that we've not come across yet, where you get the box junction in the middle like that. Any idea what that means?
There's one outside, you know, Haribo down there. That's one in there.
That's right.
Going into town.
Yep. So any idea what the rules are there?
My dad said they're in me, I asked him.
You mustn't go in unless your exit is clear. So you mustn't block that area. The only time you can do that is if you're, say, turning right and the only thing that's stopping you going is this traffic. But if you can't clear that box, you mustn't go in. So let's say, for example, you're sat here and you're going ahead and there's a queue of traffic. You mustn't go into that box and wait. You've got to wait till that car clears till you can get across and make sure this yellow space is always clear. But if you're turning right and there's only this traffic stopping you, you can wait then. And then once that traffic's
That's
gone,
too confusing, that.
but you mustn't go in it unless you're turning right and the only thing that's stopping you is the traffic coming ahead. So it's designed to keep the junction clear. Does that make sense? Cool. So if you get that on your theory now.
Yeah.
So how's the study going for that?
Alright, I've just had a lot on, that's all.
Okay.
It's the holidays, but it isn't for me because I work anyway.
Yeah.
So they give us all this homework, I'm like, oh, right, when can I do this? You've got like 2 weeks off. No, I don't. I'm full time, remember?
Well, that's right, you're working as well. Can't find the blooming thing. Let me try one in here. Number 10. I had a diagram of the other one. So that's the situation that we're looking at there, where we're turning right. We're here, there's no box. So you can go in. But where we had that section, where we just were, it was done so that this guy goes that way and we go that way. But the marked little arrows on the road to show you where you would wait. Normally they do them the other way, so you go that way and he goes that way. On that one, they've done it the other way around. They've done it so that you get the better view up here, but of course if you've got queue and traffic like we had there, they completely block your view, so it makes it a bit iffy. We'll find one. No, we need a diagram for that. I'll have to take a picture of it. So how's that all gone then? All the other stuff, the pedestrian crossings, are we feeling comfortable with that? You seem to be managing them all right. You're adjusting when we're doing meet situations. Your observation skills seem to be improving because you're picking a load of stuff up now, which is good. So what do you want to do now? A bit more of the same? End of the road and turn left.
Confused me with that junction.
Do you want to go back and have another look at it?
No. No, I do. I get it now. You've gone through it all.
Okay.
I just didn't even know where you were taking. I didn't even know there was a road there.
What do you suppose is happening here?
She
Where do you think they're going?
doesn't know.
So you've done exactly the right thing.
I didn't know
and
where
held
she
back.
was going. Oh, that's a steep hill.
It is, isn't it? Left at the end. But the nice thing is there's nobody behind, so we can play to our heart's content.
Yeah. Should I stay in second?
Do what you think's right.
I can't even see. I could have gone.
Maybe. Very tight, isn't it?
I didn't want to go, and you'd be like, you needed to do observation. There's a car coming in.
Well done. That's good observation.
Is it?
Well, you picked them up when he was on the other road.
There's no cars
Nobody
behind.
behind, no.
See, I shouldn't be doing it like that, you know.
Why? Have you
Because-
rolled back?
No.
Have you
but
stalled? Left at the end of the road.
You have to stop here. You're not
do.
allowed to thingy. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that was close.
You got it though.
I did.
So tell me about your clutch control at those last two junctions.
Good, but people commenting saying I'm not allowed to do that. I know I'm not allowed to look at the comments.
You
but
want? Well, you can if you want. That's up to you. But
I don't like it. I really don't like it. Where am I going? Straight on?
Straight ahead, please. Yeah. You've done it a variety of ways today.
Oh, I can't.
Correct. That's the right thing to do. The car behind was very close, and if you have a look, he came through. So if you'd put the brake on there, he would have just run at the back.
I
of you.
did, but then I realised I couldn't.
It's fine.
Yeah. Go on.
Like, there's a point of no return, isn't there? You get to a certain point, you think, ugh, and you were close there. So to stop would have probably meant the car behind was gaining on you, so he's travelling faster than you. So the safest option there is to carry on. If it's on red, you must stop. When it goes amber like that, you're that close. So yeah, so your clutch control, you've done it a variety of ways. And each time you've controlled it. So the important thing is that you don't roll back. You've got the car under control and you move away without stalling.
Yeah. It's just the saying I need to put.
The advice that's given in driving, that's nicely done. The advice that's given in driving the essential skills is that you should put gas on. Because learner drivers, when they pass the test, might drive underpowered cars and then they won't be able to manage it. Do you feel in control when you're doing that? Well
When
done.
I win my clutch,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm a lot better with it.
Was
I don't
there
know.
any-
I did stall a lot, didn't I? Not like because of that.
No, I think the stall was for hurrying though, wasn't it? Rather than the clutch control itself. This is part of the trouble of doing it.
Is that it?
We'll find out in a second. Yep.
Carry on, sorry.
Part of the trouble of doing it live on YouTube is that people do want to chip in, and they're genuinely trying to be helpful. But if you can control the car like that, who cares? It's not causing any issues. It's not causing other road users any issues. Most people just don't get it because they can't do it. I quite often do that. If I'm in a junction, just bring it up and gas will run off.
Like, I don't know. I'm just not going to read them anymore.
I think the way to look at them is that people are genuinely trying to be helpful.
Yeah, they are. Get me wrong.
So you just gotta look at it logically. Does it work for you? And if it does, stick with it.
Coming to 30 now.
It is a little further up. If you have a look, you'll see in a second. So we're in a build-up area here, so you would expect it to be 30, but it's not yet.
They tried to make it, didn't they, because of that crash or something? I don't know, I can't remember.
There's been some dodgy ones here.
Are we just carrying on?
Yes, please. A little bit of town work, maybe. Past the bus station, around the loop. Bit of extra traffic.
It's because I'm in fourth, isn't it?
So does third feel more comfy?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was thingy, wasn't it?
A little bit, yeah. So you've got a lovely feel for the vehicle. You can make it do what you want it to do. So I'm inclined to not mess with that and just leave it as it is. However, if you want to do it a different way, that's fine.
I don't want to change it though, because I don't want to mess it all up when what I've...
Well, you're able to do it both ways, aren't you? And you've done it both ways today. So just select the one that you think's right. So where's the potential dangers here, do you think?
Dangerous? There's a crossing there. There's no one around. I don't know.
Well, you've eased back just in case. I know you've spotted him. Oh, there. So we'll follow the road ahead with the traffic lights. How long have they been on green, do you think?
Oh, well,
So again, how
a
hard
lot of
can you-
people, a lot of cars have come through, haven't they?
That have. me to the road to the right.
Oh, I can go through. Oh,
Well done.
come on!
So just drop it into a low gear, you've got plenty of time. There you go.
Ah, dear me.
So that was interesting, wasn't it?
Stupid people.
Well, the reality is...
I'm not that stupid though, that's the thing.
Well,
Now it's town now, I have to be well careful, like, come
well,
on.
people, it's market day as well, isn't it? So people are
Is
quite
it?
often, yeah, there's a little bit of a smaller market on a Friday. So there, so you've got to think that, I mean, she may be a perfectly sensible person. She didn't take very sensible actions, but she may be in a hurry to go somewhere, you just don't know what's on people's minds. So these people here, we know what they should do, but whether they do that or not's another matter. Well done. But you spotted them, that's the most important
They're
thing.
talking, so they could easily just cross.
Absolutely right. We'll stick with the right-hand lane as we go down here and follow the road down the hill. So again, here, we know they shouldn't.
But they
But
could.
that's it.
No, I couldn't have stopped
No,
them.
no, you're right on it there. So you nearly need eyes at the back of your head, don't you?
Because there's a bus behind him, fair enough. They shouldn't have just... Yeah, it's fine.
So again, what about this guy? There you go. So we have priority, but he's not going to give you it, so he's back. That's a little bit more.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Wow, thank you.
So, because he saw the L plate, he decided he was coming through. Although sometimes people just think, nah, I'm going. And there's another one. So it's all the time.
Happened to his tree.
So we have to, well, we don't have to, but well, if we don't want to have accidents.
I'm just going to slow down loads more now.
Well, you have a look at the situation and decide, what do I need to do here? What's this person going to do? Sometimes you can tell for sure. Other times, you know, when you get that little sort of, moment, that's when you come off the gas.
Have I got enough room?
You have. But again, you've done the right thing because your road's narrowed, you've took the speed off. So if we go left at the end of the road,
Yeah. Well, this one's more better, I guess. Going left instead of right. It was terrible last time, wasn't it?
you've just got to sit and wait. Now you can do. You'll see that it's going to take us a
Should
while
I?
to get out of here. Because each one of these vehicles is probably going to have to wait the same length of time that we did. Oh no, they haven't. We got lucky.
Well, because they're risky. I've positioned myself right, haven't I?
You have? Yeah, this is lovely.
Should I?
What do you think?
Is it knackering out up me doing this?
No, this is fine.
So I won't have got failed and just
No,
stay
no,
like this.
gosh, no.
It's just if I'm staying on that, isn't it?
That's okay, yeah. If you're going to be here a long time. That was an interesting one there because both of those cars were signalling to go left, but you were still a bit, I don't should I? What made you think that? What made you hold back a bit?
Huh?
You know, when we're coming out left and you were looking through the window of that other car, there was two cars coming. I think a silver one and a red one. And they were both turning in and signalling left, but you didn't feel like you wanted to go. What was that about? Can you remember?
So cool, just pulls out.
I mean, I wouldn't have gone either. But in my head, that red car didn't look like he was going to turn because we were travelling fast. Is that why you... Well done then. Good stuff. Turn right in the coupler. So again, there's a sort of bay here for you to go into, but it's only a half a bay.
Right, okay.
How did it feel? And we'll pull up along, find a convenient place to pull up along here and let's have a little review.
Round here.
Yeah. Before the junction.
Oh.
That'll do. We're pulling away again pretty soon.
What? Where am I going?
I don't know.
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are
We
you doing?
pull up on the left.
Yeah, but there was that line there.
Ah, okay. Go on, I'll give you back in a second.
I thought you not allowed it.
Think about the gear. When you ready?
Picking on me today.
Not at all. Whenever you're ready, off you go.
You've got my brake, I found it.
Alright, okay. Sorry, there you go.
What? Well, can I pull in here?
Yeah, of course you can.
I didn't know if you could thingy it on the yellow line there, the white line.
No, you're quite right. Well, I meant beforehand, but I didn't make it clear, so...
Yeah, but there was that junction there.
That's fine. So if you just follow around to the left.
What's down here? I've never been down here.
Neither have I.
Can I just pull up here?
I'll tell you what, let's pop around the corner, because this is a bit awkward here, isn't it? There's things. Well done. So if we stop somewhere after the red car. So again, because
After?
you... Yeah, just after it. So, because you were at the right speed on that bend, it didn't cause you an issue. Because they were on our side of the road, weren't they?
I don't know where we've gone, Bob. I didn't know,
That's okay, don't worry about it.
I didn't think I could park there.
So, looking back to that junction where the red car was coming quick, your instinct told you that, well, it looks like he's turning left, or his signal's on, but he doesn't look like he's going to make the turn. So you're absolutely right to hold back. You get a lot of that. He might have turned left onto that road several junctions back, and it's just left the signal on. The speed that he came in didn't look like he was going. So you need to, I'm not going to say you need to wait until the car's actually turned, but you need to be sure in your own mind that he's going to do that. I'll take the hit for the confusion about stopping there. You smack my hand. Get off. So in terms of observation, how do you think you're doing?
Good.
Well, that's what it's about for hazard perception, which is the thing that you highlighted you want to work on today. It's you've seen clearly loads of times today that you cannot trust people to do what they should do, and sometimes they look like they're going to do one thing and then do something else. What do you think you need to do in those circumstances? You know, when you get that ooh moment.
Hold back.
Yeah, be sure for yourself, because people will lead you on and then let you down badly.
I'll need to proper brake, don't I? That Audi or whatever coming up. That was terrible. That I didn't.
Bit of an
realise.
aggressive move, wasn't it? Really, and people will do it. But so what do you think made me? I mean, obviously I piled in and gave
I
you a
know
hand.
you needed to. I didn't think. I thought I had enough time when I was stopping. I just didn't realise I needed.
That's with it being downhill, of course. It doesn't slow as quickly as before. So if you're ever unsure about it, just give it a boot full of brake, making sure that there's nobody behind you beforehand.
Yeah.
It's better with too much than not enough, unless it's wet. So just to revisit the clutch thing, because we've discussed it. Do you want to do some exercises on that, or are you happy in your own mind that it's okay?
I feel happy. It's just I feel like you mentioned it, didn't you, when we were doing them hill starts and that round Halfpenny.
How do you think?
Put that down first.
You can do.
But
Look at the two hill starts that we did. You know, with that really steep one, and then we turn left. That's also a hill start coming out. Did you manage them all right? How did you do it?
clutch.
We did it different on the more steep one. You just brought the clutch up and then went to the gas. Then went to the gas. On the other one, you put a bit of gas on and then came up.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter.
See, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing what comes to me.
That's the perfect thing to do. If you're not thinking about it, it'll always just happen for you. And there's loads of times where you've done it one way and then the other. You know, like pulling away from your place, you pull away in first. Sometimes you would have pulled away in second. It doesn't matter. There are loads of places where you can do it either way, as long as you've got control of the car. That's what we're looking at, really. Should we go right at the end and see what's up there? Because I don't know. It's a bit exciting.
Okay. Like if I pull out in like set off in second, it just take a lot like.
Setting off
longer,
in second in the
like on a straight, like a flat road.
Yeah. If you're on the flat, it's nearly always first.
Yeah. Okay.
So when you're pulling away downhill, you can get away with second.
Yeah.
Off you go. When you're ready.
Okay. Okie dokie. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you a question. You know, when you're coming off a dual carriageway or whatever, do you have to look over your shoulder before you come off?
No.
Apparently you do.
No. Right
See,
at
I'm
the end of the
getting
road.
so many people, like, telling me what to do.
Well, everybody's genuinely trying to be helpful. There's no doubt about that, but I'm not sure where some of these ideas come from. And I'll follow the road around with the night. Well, it's a nice little estate. Never been up here before.
It's really lovely. Never heard out bad round here, so it must be alright.
The key thing you need to be doing all the time is taking effective observations. Now, there are times when a shoulder check would help you. Leaving a dual carriageway isn't one of them. Coming onto a dual carriageway is.
Because you need to see.
That's it. Follow the road around to the right, and then take the first road on the left.
So you do know where you are.
Maybe.
It was just a big circle, that's it.
It was.
now.
It was only a guess, though. So we turned left.
So
just
if
here.
I was parked on this hill, I could easily set off in second, couldn't I?
Absolutely. You certainly could. And then we'll go right at the end of the road. Oops.
Is that how I sound like?
No.
Could I still set off in... No. I shouldn't.
Well, I was going to see if you could try it and see.
Well, I don't know.
Then left at the end of the road.
I should always kind of just change to second straight away, shouldn't I?
Yeah, well, then left at the end. It depends, doesn't it, on what's about. If there's a lot of parked cars around, you might leave it first and go dead slow.
See, I could have gone.
Again, what was his speed telling you? He didn't look like he was going to turn, did he? So the safest bet is to hang fire. Now the car across the road, who has priority here, do you think?
Me? But
Yeah, but you might not get it, so just keep your eye on them.
they're nice. They're nice. They'll let me have it.
I did.
I'm going to go fast. Sorry, matey.
How fast did they ever go?
Really fast?
They weren't there when we pulled out, were they?
No?
The key thing is don't let them force you along the road.
I was still really down for that.
What you need to do in those circumstances, because they're so close, you can't brake firmly. So you need more space in front of you so you never have to brake firmly.
Yeah.
So if a child ran out from here,
She'd
you
go
had to brake straight into the back of you.
She's gone now. She's gone up there.
Unbelievable aggression. But there you go.
I just saw this big car come at me. It wasn't there when...
Well, it wasn't there when you moved out, so they must have been travelling way in excess of the speed limit. You can tell by the way they were driving after that it's probably something they do a lot.
It's the car they've got.
So we follow the road ahead of the traffic light system.
The turning right. So I'll just slow down a little bit. I'm ahead, so we're more much this
That's
way.
it. Yep. Now once you're this far back, you can probably go handbrake neutral and just chill out because you'll get plenty of time to change. But if you're at the front, you'll probably be in first. So as you can see, you had plenty of time to get ready.
I thought it was going to be longer than that.
I did too, but there you
I'm
go.
going to have a little chit chat with you.
So again, potential for all sorts of things to happen. We know what they should do. We'll have a think about them.
It's like they're all looking one way, so when they turn around, they could just... They think that's clear, then they could just easily pull out and not
Correct.
look the other way.
Absolutely right. So you're thinking about them involves them. So you're seeing the whole picture, which is what we're after.
You're taking me.
So tell me about that hill start you've just done.
I did it just from that.
You did? Did it work?
Yeah.
Now we'll take the right hand lane because what we'll do is we'll spin around this roundabout thing and come back down this road.
Oh. Okay, no. And I need to put my signal on
You
first.
do?
Yeah, last time I did. Am I going all the way around?
Yes, please. But be aware, of course, that anybody who's coming out of that road, like that silver car, probably thinks you're going up there. So might pull in front of you.
And he hasn't.
He didn't.
So it's good though. This junction, you have to leave it clear.
That's right. So he's parked on those yellows and he shouldn't have done. But at least he's been nice and let that car out. Nice. Follow the road ahead of the traffic lights, please.
Yeah, so this side.
That's it.
Has he just gone through red?
He has.
Well, of course,
She has.
she. This.
Little old lady. Some behaviour you'd expect from little old ladies, isn't it?
Yeah. Straight on now.
Yes, please.
About.
Well done. So you're ready for the blue car. What made you nervous about him?
Because that was clear. So I didn't want him just to quickly.
He was trundling forward and all, wasn't he? Next road on the left. Well done. Excellent stuff.
She not did. She stopped. So I went when she stopped. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I'm not doing it.
Yeah, it's nicely done. You've timed it so that they've got plenty of time to get out of the way.
Can't do it in a second. Third, I should have said. Since that's what she did up the hill at Cobblers, didn't she?
Yeah. Left at the end of the road.
No, you do that. Left you.
Yes, please.
The proper cutting.
Didn't like second that time, did it?
Okay.
I've got you though. Whenever you're ready, let me know and I'll give you back. Whenever you're ready.
Where's it going? I was going so well.
It still is. It's only one little lump. Doesn't mean a thing. So what might you have done different there if you come up again?
Come first. I didn't realise it's because it was clear. I thought I'd go. It obviously didn't like me.
The hill was just a bit too much for a second. Left at the roundabout.
It's because you say if you're going in the momentum, or whatever you say. Left.
Yes, please. So carry on this amount of momentum. It's fine. A little bit slower and then it just won't do it. It's because of the steepness of the hill as well, of course.
Oh, yeah. I'll get it.
Right at the end of the road.
I could have gone.
Maybe.
I know. I know. If I I do it with just my clutch, I go out a lot slower.
Well, I think it's a case of, it's like making the decision between third and fourth. Sometimes it's third, sometimes it's fourth. Sometimes you use gas, sometimes you don't.
Do you always use fourth from dear?
No.
Or do you go in third?
Depends what's here. I would stick with third because I want that engine braking if I need it. It depends on the situation, really. So you wouldn't want to be in fourth here. Third gives you the ability to sort of balance the car. It's like here, I would probably think about going down to second and holding back.
Second. Or first. Do you reckon I've got enough time?
We have but just, but we've kind of done.
I made him stop, didn't I? So I would have failed on that.
You certainly would have got a mark on the sheet. You haven't made him stop.
I'm not on my test though, so it's fine.
He's eased back to allow you through. We should have probably waited for him.
I thought I could.
Think about the gate. Because again, the stall's from the hurry, not from the gear.
I'm not hurrying. Do I have to keep this clear?
We can get clear of it if you have a look. There's a space at the other side of the box.
I'm really frustrated with myself.
So what could you do different there?
Go slower. Handbrake.
Yeah. You've then got plenty of time, haven't you? The handbrake being on then gives you time to set the gas and find the bike if you choose to go that way.
So I should...
Try it that way and see.
How long have these on?
You see they've got the green man there. When that green man goes out, can you see just there? We'll get the green light in a few seconds.
Should I find it with my gas foot?
Go on then. So either way works. That way you can get off quicker. So it depends on the situation you find yourself in, really.
We're going straight on.
Yes, please.
I don't like driving now. It's not fun anymore.
It's like with everything. Good days, bad days. Good moments, bad moments.
Is it because I'm Russian?
Maybe. But remember, have a think about it. You're under a lot more pressure than you've been before. There's a lot of traffic around you, a lot of things happening. You're having to deal with a lot of stuff. Like this.
I can carry on in a second.
Go on then. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
See that light?
Yes, you're done. Well done.
See, I'm getting better.
Well, absolutely. Most drivers wouldn't pick that up because they watch just the car in front of them.
You can see through there. Through the mirror.
You can follow the road around and then we'll go left at the end of the road.
This one?
Yes, please. So if you consider the amount of traffic you're dealing with and the amount of hazards that are around you,
Ooh.
it's just the suspension going.
It's because of me. Don't need to indicate on this though.
Correct. But might it be helpful to anybody? Because I mean, obviously they're marked in lanes.
No.
Maybe a pedestrian might not know.
Yeah, but there's nowhere else to go.
That's true. But it's one of those ones where you can get away without indicating, but putting the indicator on maybe wouldn't hurt anybody.
Could have set off in second now.
Possibly. Well, you've set off in first and it's still okay. But either way it would have worked here, right?
what I mean? Do you get me? Left.
Yes, please.
See, he only pulled out, like, if... Yeah,
But your speed there probably told them you were
that's
turning.
what I mean.
The red car before was still travelling too fast, so you went, oh. So what do you think about this red car here? It was obvious he was going, wasn't it? You can tell because they're looking left and right and the car's creeping forward.
Oh, you're bringing me up to that thing.
Wow, why would I do such a thing?
Because it's terrible. There's so many cars along that road. It has to be completely clear for us to go.
Yep.
It's ridiculous.
Well, it makes life interesting, certainly challenging.
See, they were going really fast for that.
Will they go on the right speed, do you think?
Probably.
It's a little bit quick to me. So have a look at the situation. This time, it looks like you've timed it perfect.
I can do it. I can do it. It's fine. If they go. They're just like me. See, that was a lucky one, that. Could have gone.
Was it luck or was that good planning? You didn't have to stop, did you?
No, I have to stop now.
But you
Now I
didn't
have to
stop
keep this
before.
clear.
You do. I bet that second car doesn't know. Oh, they did look, making a fibber of me. That's... When you came round the corner and you saw the parked cars, you eased off the gas.
Oh, why is he right behind me? I've left him room because he was struggling down there. You can see I'm a learner. What? Why? Why?
It's a lot. Well, yeah,
It's fine though, because I'm handbraking. It's all good.
absolutely.
It's fine.
But he doesn't know that, does he?
No.
You could go clattering back into him.
No, just fuck off. I'm joking.
Oh.
Oh, that's a nice car. No, I'm not rushing. It's his stupid fault.
Bingo. Job's a good one. So your awareness of the situation there has helped you to, well, nearly, if they hadn't been doing that, we might have been able to just keep rolling. Well done.
See, I can stop now, can't I?
You can.
I can stop, I know I can stop. Do you reckon I could set off in second then? I thought that before.
Do you want to try it and see?
Should I try it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing. Even though the car's behind me. It'll just go a bit slower, wouldn't it?
Correct.
So it wouldn't matter that much. Oh.
So how does the car feel?
Fine.
Good.
Come out a lot smoother.
Then if we pull over next to the post office, have a little review.
Oh,
See, there's a parking bay.
Okay. Yeah, indicate. Done it.
That'll do. Yeah.
This is for taxis.
Well, we're just stopping just to
Just
quick review, just to throw you out.
okay.
So, tell me how that all went.
Cool.
All right.
Yeah.
You know, we the odd little blemish which you were like about, but have a think about what you've done today
A lot.
and the level of traffic that you've encountered. You know, there's one or two little bits and pieces that we learn from and move on, but the rest of it, you're starting to read the road. You're fitting in with your surroundings. It's what we're after. It's what hazard perception's all about. It's about, what's this guy going to do? What's this woman going to do? What will I do if this happens? That pedestrian would never jump in front of me, would they? Oh, they have.
Yeah.
So that's what hazard perception's about, really. It's when people do what you expect them to do, it's easy. It's when they do things that you're not expecting, things become a bit like, oh my word. Then you've identified the right thing to do, which is to take some speed off. It's only always a thing if there's a problem, taking a bit of speed off very rarely makes things worse. Well, there are some circumstances, but not many. So
Just when braking, I need to definitely look behind me, because if, you know, we're coming up to like traffic lights and stuff, if I were going at like then, I stopped, but...
yeah. Well, it's also, like, you know what, with the traffic light thing, when we got close, sometimes you've got to go, because the guy behind you is too close.
Yeah.
If you've got the room, then pile the brake on and stop. But that's right. I mean, it's all the defensive driving and hazard perception and stuff. It's all, you need to know as much about what's behind you as what's in front of you. Because if somebody does something ludicrous and makes you brake, you need to know what's behind. So if you haven't got the space, like when that Mini was behind us, like this far off the back of us, you cannot brake hard. So you've got to leave yourself even more space in front of you, which is what we did.
Yeah.
Splendid. Same time next week, work? Oh, yeah. Because you're off college next week, so you want to go for the later start again?
I don't know my rota. I've told her that I'm not at college, so she might put me on like... Oh, no. Yeah, I think I've got next Friday off.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
just do the same again and send me the message to tell me which time. So if you're off on the Friday, should we plan on 10 o'clock rather than 9? So you can lie in.
Yeah, because I worked really late last night.
Okay, that's not a problem.
That's why I said it's 10 hour night, so...
Would the afternoon work better for you then, if you've got a late night at work?
I'll see if I've got a late night at work on Thursday. I just don't know my rota, she's terrible with rotas. So.
I'll assume 10 o'clock unless you tell me otherwise.
Okay.
How's that?
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Can I do some parking?
Yeah? Oh,
If it's busy.
Yeah, go on then.
I haven't done parking in ages.
Off you go.
And then I can walk up there.
Okay. So it's me trying to save your workbook.
I
Trying to be
know.
nice, look what happens.
But I have to see what I'm coming back out.
And of course, as you quite rightly identified, it'll easily do second to you.
It's terrible round here, so I'm going to be really careful this one.
Yeah, it's
You know,
we
coming
should
out and that.
finding a bit is the going to be the tricky thing.
Should I go in that one?
Yeah, go on then.
So not Farmfield one. This one.
Yeah.
I'll do it over here.
Bears aren't terribly clearly marked, but I'll leave it in your capable hands.
Right. So should I reverse into one?
Go on then.
Wait. Oh, this is terrible. I thought it was going to be easy. Okay. So now, reverse.
Well, it's very, very difficult because of the steepness of the hill and the fact that you can hardly see the lines.
I can do this.
I know you can. I have no doubt in my mind whatsoever.
Right, so I'm aiming for the one, not next to the white one, the other one.
Okay.
Okay? I can see that line there. If I turn... Right, there's no one else.
So it's educated guesswork, isn't it? Because you've seen where the bay is. Even when it disappears from view, you can still kind of guess where it is.
Kind of opposite that one, isn't it?
Mm.
Right. I'm in line with it.
You are.
I just need to level it up a bit. I don't know where my wheel is.
Yeah, you do.
I need to level it up. Is it fine?
Go with your good feeling.
How far back can I go? I can see it in reflection.
There you
of
go.
That car.
Ha-ha.
And then when you hear boom, I've hit it. I think I've got loads of room. What am I on about?
What do you reckon?
Go and have a look. Oh God! I've done it, haven't I?
You
Good
have?
that, innit?
You're right in the middle.
Yes.
I know people have been driving 28 can't do that.
Boom. All these didn't reverse into there, or they
No,
probably
well, have a look. Have a look. you're the only person here that's right bang between the lines, really, and straight. That's a tight spot. That's well done.
I love parking. That's what I want. Right, do you want me to leave you here then?
Yeah, you abandoned me. Are we going to drive off? That's smashing. So, yeah, see ya. I mean, that's good. You know, there's a lot of complicated stuff that we've dealt with there, and you're starting to pick up on all sorts of little things without any input from me, really, which is great. How do you feel? Grand stuff.
There's a lot of stuff. Like now, I've learnt a lot of stuff today, like with braking and that, and some techniques, and I've got more. Know an idea on what to do around busier cars now.
Well, you develop an experience, and it's experience is the thing that you learn from. I mean, I know it sounds a bit daft, but that's the thing that teaches you. It's not me. It's actually experiencing things and then reflecting on them for yourself. That's how we learn. So I've tried not to instruct too much. Can't help myself sometimes.
No, it's good. You saved us having a crash.
Well, that's what I'm here for. It's to create the right environment and to make sure you're safe, so that you know you can practice in a safe way. Because I've got your back all the time. Once you're up to test standard and stuff, we'll expect you to take care of that all on your own. But in the early stages, then that's what I'm here for. Excellent. Well, enjoy Leeds.
I know.
I'm not a fan of Leeds. Too many people.
I just need to buy loads of clothes. I've got no clothes for myself at all. It's really warm.
That's what all women say.
No, I don't.
Oh,
I don't.
Yeah.
See in the videos, I wear the same clothes every day. Yeah.